I have a couple of heavy fortification augments. I got one for 12 shards, from the Electables trader that I was going to use for myself, but I'm already out of over 100 fort, so I'm going to save that heavy fort augment until I switch to medium armor at 12. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a tutorial on this one, because this one can be a little bit confusing. There's a lot of running around. It's more about just remembering the pathing than anything else, So the first thing we're going to do is to open up the windward balcony. Then we've got to pull a couple of levers, and the first one is right over here in the cellar. And we're going to need to, let's see if I can intimidate this guy. Yes, okay, and that will give us access to that. And then our first lever is right here. Okay. Since we're on hardcore, we're going to loot all the gold piles, because every little bit matters. And then if you have somebody who can unlock doors and stuff, there's a chest in there, but we don't. Or wait a minute. No, there's a secret passage. Is it over there? I don't know. Somewhere around here. Anyways, we could take the painting to go right back into the main area. The foyer.
Oh, you left before you got the extra gold piles for the secret passage.
We got to go back anyways. Bobby, good morning and welcome. And now we're going to go upstairs to the left. Nope, I didn't lose my buffs. And to the left from here, and the other lever that will open up the way to the windward balcony is right over here. Okay, and now we're just going to run out, because the windward balcony is upstairs. Right over here. And we're going to have a little talk with a genie. You can social skill him. You can avoid a fight. I failed a couple of times already. Hey, I got a success that time. I rolled really bad. So that's all we need to do there. If you failed, you would have a fight, but I was successful on my spellcraft check. So now we need to gather in the Aurora Garden. Okay, and so we're just going to go over here. And it's one doorway past the cellar. There was the cellar where we were earlier, and we'll have to actually go back there later. But right now we got to gather. This is a party gather spot. You will not be able to advance the quest if somebody's AFK at the door or something, which can be frustrating. Really wish they'd do away with these gather mechanics. Well, sometimes people got to step away, unexpectedly, and
it's real. AFK for a second. No, I'm kidding.
Nice. Okay, so we pick the flower, and now we have to return to the ballroom and get blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce. Okay, so if you want, you can just detour from this point, but I'm actually going to go up here, because we're going to break the glass, allowing access to this room from the other side. So there's this glass there. You can get breakables you want. We're not worried about breakables on hardcore. So now we can go through that door to get back to the Aurora Garden later if we want to.
Is it possible to just like throw a throwing knife up there and break that ice or break the glass or whatever?
I don't know. That's a good question. So we're going to talk to Lady Lazuli, and she's going to tell us that. So now we've got to talk to the nobles And she tells us that Sir Snowdrift is in the Gamesters Lounge, and that's right over here. Anti-Chap, good morning and welcome. Oh, it's ice, not glass. That probably makes more sense. And here is Sir Snowdrift. Okay, and then there's a collectible over here. Now we're gonna seek out Lord Beryl. Oh, there's a shrine right there if you like. I think I'll go ahead and shrine. My buffs are running out. Might as well. 3 mana. I ran out of stone skin scrolls. Okay, so now we need to go back to the cellar. We've already been there once. That's right over here. Just showing you around, get your bearings. There's the Baroness up there. You fight here now. Here was that secret room. We got nothing to open that chest. But I want my gold. Oops. So we'll talk to Lord Beryl.
Oh, Meridon has the hound.
And you can take the painting back if you want. Or you can run back. So now we need to go and find Dame Allegra in the Prince's quarters. Here's Dame Allegra. And we can just go back through the painting if we want, but we're not going to because there is an optional that we can do. Trenlo, good morning and welcome. Yeah, Meridon's looking for the heavy armor. So there's an optional here, which is a named chest, which is to fight that Frost Giant. The Rio Zero, good morning and welcome. And this is a lever here, which opens up the secret passage there. Collectible on the other side. So if anybody wants to help loot, by all means, come on out. This will be a max level 7 group. We're just doing hard to take the risk out of it. Just me and Meridon, I don't want a chance doing elite and have some nasty champion or something. You gotta break that globe up there and read the journal. And then the Frost Giant will come out and be like, you know, grrr. And there's gonna be some other mobs. And he's actually too big to fit through that door so you can actually go at the other side of the door, and he'll be stuck at the door so you can fight him without him hitting you with his axe. He's got a really long reach, so he can be pretty painful on High Skull Reaper. So the name chest here. Didn't get anything. And you can de-door from here, or you can take a painting back, and the advantage is if you run back, you're going to have a fight. Okay, so let's go ahead and de-door. So now we have to meet Dame Allegra in the garden. And since we broke the ice, and that's not a metaphor, we literally broke the ice. Do you want a shrine? Let's end fight.
Yeah.
As well. So I just gave Meridon spell resistance instead of myself. So casters in range can actually stay up here, but somebody's got to go down there to get it started. I'm going to fight a named Shambling Mound. Bunch of trash mobs. This can definitely get out of hand on Higher Skull Reaper because you do have additional waves of spawns, and then every one of those mobs has a chance to spawn a Reaper. So sometimes the Reapers can get a little out of control in this fight. But we're just doing hard, so no big whoop. And we pick the flower. And we could just de-door back, or you can go up the stairs and go through the door, but we have de-door, so it's a little bit quicker. And then we'll talk to the Baroness to finish it, and that is the basics of Frosty Reception. There's some other optionals, but we did what you had to do, plus the one named chest optional. Hey, look what I got.
Oh?
I'm running a special on Plate of the Winter Solstices today. They're just $5. There you go, buddy.
That's great.
Do you need a Ferro Crystal Morningstar?
No.
Frosty Reception. You can too.